Town 918. We back. Barbershop. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Talk of the Town 918. We got this is wrapping up season 3 too. We got a special little podcast we're gonna do. Got some college kids, some Northside kids, some Bulldog babies, some Hornets, a Ram, an Edison Eagle too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We got my nephew, Keuan Parker, played at TU. You a Bulldog baby, Keuan?
Yep.
Bulldog baby. Okay.
Mustang first.
Mustang first. Bulldog, graduated to the Bulldog. We got Micah Tease, Bulldog baby.
Yep. Coach Harper.
Coach Harper,
Coach
Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
Booker T. Hornet. Mm-hmm. Chris McClellan, Edison Eagle.
Right.
Owasso Ram.
Play for the Mustangs too.
You a Mustang baby.
Yeah.
You a Mustang baby. Okay. Jordan Drew, Bulldog baby.
I'm a Bulldog and Mustang.
Mustang and Bulldog.
Yeah.
Utah State. Oh, and Chris is at Missouri too. He just transferred to Missouri too. Go Tigers. We got Gentry Williams, track star. Bulldog baby.
Bulldog and North Navy.
North. Damn. So who better, the Bulldogs or the Mustangs? Let's start it. Who better, North Navy or the Bulldog?
Bulldog.
Bulldogs. Keith, Bulldogs.
I got Mustang.
Oh, who got the most pros?
Bulldog.
We say Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
I don't know. Mustangs go back further, huh?
Yeah, they do.
Got Tyler. They do.
Yeah, they got Robbie, Rocky Bright. What was Felix? Felix of North maybe?
North maybe.
Both too?
Gotta think of
Yeah, he
TBC
both.
now.
Ryan Humphreys is
TBC.
Mustang. Mustangs, nah, Bulldogs.
I got the Bulldogs on. I got the
Bulldogs.
I got the Bulldogs.
I still got the Mustang.
Chris, who you got?
I said Bulldogs.
Bulldogs? Okay.
I gotta be real.
I got you. And we appreciate y'all coming on. Real talk. You know, we come for y'all. We love y'all. Proud of y'all. Proud for damn sure. That's what it's not just because y'all playing Division I football. It's because you're doing something. You know what I mean? You got a long way to go in life in general. The biggest goal is professional.
Thanks.
In
Get your
football,
degree first.
yeah, in football, life, doctor, whatever it is, be a professional. You know what I mean? But we know y'all number one goal. Keep going.
Sure.
Have the right people in your corner. Listen to the right people and strive for greatness. It's a lot of people that made it from here.
Thanks.
A lot of people. You know what I mean? Underrated people. Tyler Lockett wasn't the greatest coming out of high school, but he's one of the greatest receivers to play in the game right now. That's just real talk.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs was overlooked. The best back in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, I mean, keep going. I'm proud of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Let's kick it off. Keuan, what was the biggest adjustment from high school to college? High school to Arkansas. What was your biggest adjustment?
High school to Arkansas, one of my biggest adjustments was that weight room and eating. See, I ain't know how to lift like I thought I did. High school, we were just in there trying to lift heavy.
Yeah.
We were just in there
Trying to skip reps and everything.
I didn't know how to lift right. They had to sit me out some of the lifts, do something else. I'm like, I don't even know how to lift right.
Yes. Got it. Micah, biggest adjustment from Booker T to Texas A&M.
Man, I'll probably say like the structure and like the time management. Man, it was like different for me. Like, Booker T is more so like a raw program, so it's like we just in there like, not saying like getting in just to get by, but like, we just doing what we know, what's best and what's work for us. So like that program structure and like that time management, having meetings and going from practice, like that was the biggest adjustment. But me going early, it helped for sure.
Gotcha. Chris, but let me ask you this before you answer this, Chris. You went to Edison, and then you went to Owasso. Did Owasso help you with your adjustment to college, or was it still like a big jump?
I was just about to say, so Coach Johnson at Owasso, he kind of been at multiple Division I programs, so like the weight room and like the structure of lifting and like knowing what to do and stuff like that really wasn't a problem. I say the biggest thing for me was like definitely my diet and time management, just because like, you know, when you first get to school, you getting all this new money now,
Yeah,
and
for
there's
sure.
nobody there to be like,
Wake up.
wake up,
Time to go to
put it down.
class.
So them was two things that was really hard for me.
Okay. Jordan, from Booker T to Utah State, you went to the mountains too.
Man,
Brick.
17 hours. I'll say the biggest thing was, like Keuan said, the weight room, because I came in undersized, so them just throwing all that weight on me, I had to skip.
How much did they tell you had to gain?
Like 15.
And then how long did it take you to gain that 15?
So I came in May, so probably like right before like the Bama game. That was like September. So I came in like at 160,
Mm.
and they were like, you're not playing until you touch like 170. So I'm just eating.
Was you eating the wrong stuff? Like just trying to.
You know, I was candy in high school. I was just straight candy,
Gotcha.
junk food, all that, hot chips.
Yeah.
But nah, like peanut butter sandwiches, like 4 of them a day, and protein shakes, pasta, steak, all that.
Gotcha. Gentry, your biggest adjustments from Booker T to the Boomer Soonerland.
I'd say just like the everyday grind. Like, I wasn't used to like, it don't matter if it's week 2 or 13, like you gonna practice the same way. Like
Yes.
you still got full pads. Like they don't care if it's rain, sleet, or snow. Like it's a grind. Like they don't care how you feel, what's going on back home. Like it's a real life grind. That's probably like the biggest thing for me.
You thought what? He said that was the biggest. That was
That was
the
like
biggest.
the
It wasn't no, let's go to the gym. We just finna do specialty.
Yeah, it was none of that. Like I remember, like no cap. It was like sometimes like we used to think like Coach V would come in there to like the team meeting and be like, like he gonna let us slide today. Like he got a surprise for us. We finna go to main event. No, we had a scrimmage.
Yeah. What was your Tease, you start this question off. What was your welcome to college moment like when you was like, oh, yeah, this is different? It could have been practice, you on a scout team or something like that.
Yeah, it was for sure practice. I'll never forget, man. My coach, he had just pulled me over to the first field with the ones. This is during spring because I had got there early. Man, I had came across, because Coach Jimbo, he used to practice behind us. So I was kind of feeling a little nervous. I came across for this little chop block for the D lineman. But mind you, I ain't expect this D lineman to come off the line like this, man. Big Walt Nolan. I'm talking about. I come across, he said, I come across, boom, like just laid me on my back fully. And it's like a scrimmage, so everybody out there, the families, like, I'm like, man, I'm talking about I had to get up and just, fix my helmet, just keep it going.
Next play.
Not for real, next play.
Oh, but next play.
Man, what?
Chris, what was your welcome to college moment?
So my welcome to college moment really didn't come like in practice or none of that, but it was more like in the game, actually against Texas A&M. So we on the goal line, I'm D tackle, I'm in there, boom, I come off the block. I'm thinking, I see the running back, I forget his name, but he wore number 6 last year. I see him, oh yeah, highlight time. Yeah. He ran straight through my chest. My chest was hurting for 3 weeks after that. I ain't never been hit that hard by anybody.
You talking about HA?
Yeah, he ran straight through my chest so hard, I didn't want to get back in the game. I want to be done. But I say that's probably my welcome to college moment.
Jordan, what about you?
I'll probably say practice when the receivers like shock release me or whatever. And Bama game, of course. Who was it? Isaiah Bond.
Yeah, he's tough.
That boy release.
Yeah, he's tough.
I slipped. It was OB after that.
I got you.
Man, Isaiah Bond.
Gentry, what about you? What was your welcome to college moment?
I got like 2. One was like when I first got there, we do like in the summer we do like little like walkthroughs and stuff. I remember one time like we were working this one play and like, I just stood there and I ain't like act like I was hustling or none of that. Coach V ripped me. Like he let me have it. He said, "You will never play on this field again. You don't deserve it." I was like, but I ain't know. Like I just literally just had got there, so like I learned quick. Like yeah, you better go full speed even if it's a walkthrough. And then the second time was like during a 1-on-1. I was going against like Nick Anderson, and I'm thinking he fast, I'm fast. Like if it's a go ball, it's whatever. Yeah, all right, man. He hit me with a 1-2 and took off. Man, my chin strap almost fell off. I don't know how to get them feet right after that.
Yeah. Keuan, what was your welcome to the mall? Was it at Arkansas or was it of course it was at Arkansas.
Yeah, so we got in fall camp. First day, we do these things called fastball starts. And Coach Carter had threw me in there with like the ones or the twos. And everything was moving too quick. I messed up every play. And then I think that same week, I got pancaked by like a 6'8" tackle.
He sent it to me on film. Remember, I sent it back to you. You're like, what am I supposed to do? Shit, get underneath. What's a day in the life? Chris, give me a day in the life in Florida, like your longest day. Like, because you got some, just like in high school, like, y'all didn't really know what it was at the next level. You know what I'm saying? Here, you go to class, practice from 3 to 5, you at the house. What's like the longest day for you at Florida?
Like, so in season, we practice full pads twice a week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So my longest day would be a Tuesday. I got class around 9:30. I ain't lie. If I'm being truthful, I'll pull up around 10:15.
Oh, I believe you. You lay here.
Pull up about 10:15. But most of the time I wake up, you know, shower, brush my teeth, all that stuff. I go get breakfast from the facility, show up to class, and it's like a 2-hour block schedule. So boom, go to class. After that, right after class, you got tutoring at the Hawkins Center, and that's like another 2 hours. So I probably get done with everything around 1 o'clock. Go to the facility, eat lunch, tape, dress, meetings at 2. From 2 to about 3:15, we in meetings, just going over installs, watching film, walk through back to like a defensive unit meeting, and then we'll be on the field around 4:15, and from about 4 to about 6:45, we practicing, and then get out of practice, shower, go back home, and just wraps after that.
Gotcha. Jordan, what's one of your longest days?
We got the similar schedule. So Tuesdays and Wednesdays full pads, but on Mondays, like during the week, we got mandatory breakfast from 7 to 9 in the morning, and then I got class from 10 to 11:15, and then after that, I mean, I really got some free time to go back home, shower and stuff, get ready for practice, and then I go to the facility around like 12:30, 12:31 for like lunch. We got like mandatory lunch again. And then after that, you get taped and stuff. And then, we got meetings from like 1:30. We got team meeting at 1:30. And then after the team meeting, we got special teams meeting. And then after special teams, we got position. And then by the time it's like that, all that is over, it's like 3 o'clock. And then we got pre-practice at like 3:30. And then practice from like 3:30 to like 5:30, 6. Then after that, you got mandatory dinner after that. And then back home.
Do it be days where some of y'all be like, man, I'm cool.
Every day.
I'll say
Every day. After week 5. After week 5, I'll be like,
right.
Yeah,
You cool.
We got a new DC, so we was trying to still install stuff. Like our DC came in March, so we still trying to install stuff. So days felt like fall camp every day.
Gotcha.
Fall camp was so sweet.
This question is for Chris and Jordan. Both y'all was far away from home. How did y'all adjust to that at first?
So personally, I never was like a homesick type of cuz, so I never really was like, damn, I just miss going back. I kind of like acclimated with it, and plus I'm in like the vacation state. Like everybody come to Florida whenever they want to do something, so it's like I'm already kind of in the best spot for all that. So I mean, I just, you know, we got FaceTime and stuff like that for. So I was really more locked in on like, I gotta come in, I gotta handle my business. Like, it wasn't I gotta worry about what's going back in Tulsa, because I'm nothing. Really.
Right, facts. Jordan, what about you?
Ooh. Well, that's the opposite. My state ain't no vacation state, so I really adapted good, because I got like an adopted family up there that the head coach give you. They give you like players. Like if you far away from like home and stuff. So I got like an adopted family that I stayed with before I moved into my apartment for a couple of days. But like anytime I need something, I go to them, ride dirt bikes and stuff. But it really didn't hit me until like a week later. Like when because my parents stayed up there for like a week, and then once they left, it was just like, dang, I can't even drive home.
Yeah.
Everything different out here. You got Mormons and
I got
Keuan, this is for you.
Yeah.
You went to Arkansas first. Now you're at TU. What was it like going from a Power 5 to a Group of 5 school?
I say the speed a little bit different and the physicality from the O linemen, like tight ends. Cause like I first noticed it in the spring when I got here at TU. So like that had me set edges over there at Arkansas sometimes. I used to hate doing it. Like I get a headache every time. But when I started doing it here, it just felt like I was going against a receiver or something. Yeah, it wasn't as difficult and as physical, I say.
Gentry, that's for you.
Yeah.
How was it playing in the Rivalry against Texas? And you got that key yourself. Looked like you was watching film that week, my boy.
I say like you know when it's Texas week. Like every coach say like you treat every week like it's the same, but like you know when it's Texas week. You know, it's different. It's different in the locker room. It's different at practice. It's different around campus. Like, cause at OU, like that Friday that we played them, school is closed for everybody to go down to Dallas. So it's like, as soon as you get down to Dallas, like it's business. Like it's crazy. Like we wake up, we got to get to the stadium at like 8 o'clock, and the whole highway downtown Dallas is closed off just for us. So as soon as you pull up,
you ride through the fair, right?
You ride through the fair. You know, you got some, people saying F you, you got the other screaming, they love you. It's like, and you gonna hear cheers either good or bad that whole game. And like that's like a real 4-hour fist fight. A real 4-hour fist fight. Yeah.
All right, this question's for all y'all. I'm gonna start with Micah. If you can go back in high school, what would you tell the high school Micah? That what you know now, you know what I'm saying? Like the preparation, the film study. Like, what would you tell yourself now? Or just imagine that you're your little brother or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll probably say like really never like stop like studying your opponent. Like it's never like enough film or like enough like time like just studying your opponent or like just preparing like anything you do. Like it's never enough. Like you always want to be like, I don't know, like it's like, cause like Coach Jimbo used to always tell us like it's like the key to success is no, like there is no key to success. You know what I'm saying? Like so I feel like I tell myself like just prepare more than like you know what I'm saying you think you're ready like for sure.
Gotcha. Chris.
I would tell myself to go back and like really kind of start practicing on little stuff because I feel like you can practice all your qualities as far as like consistency and discipline and stuff. So I would really tell myself to like go back and like lock in on like maybe starting a routine or something that you can consistently do to start building those habits and stuff. Because I feel like a large part about being a good player in college football is just being consistent. You feel me? You don't even gotta be the most talented or anything. You just gotta be the most consistent. So it start with little things. So that's what I feel like is some good advice.
Gotcha. Keuan.
I tell myself, and I be telling my little brother all the time, just don't forget to have fun. Cause a lot of times I feel like I let it like eat me alive, like just the job, just wanna do good or want to be this or that, but I forget to have fun playing football, and that's what it's about. So that's what I say.
Jordan.
I'll say enjoy high school while you can because
boy,
once you get to college, you ain't got there ain't no more fun. Like, cause nowadays they can find somebody to replace you.
Yeah.
Just take everything serious in high school, like.
And a lot of high school kids don't know. Like some of these kids in the portal, like your coach be telling you, like you need to move on. You know what I'm saying?
True. You got 6 months to prove yourself.
That's a fact.
But yeah.
What about you, Gentry?
I would just say never stop working. You know, once you get to the next level, you start at at level 1 again, and like it really do help. Like what Chris said, like you can come in with that structure, knowing how to lift weights or like. Letting that like be something that you don't have to worry about when you come in. That really do help. That wasn't something I knew when I came in. I didn't know how to lift weights. So that was another tool I had to learn.
Yeah, right. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk of the Town 918 Edition. This episode is brought to you by the Smith Family Agency. It's simple. They make sure you have the right insurance coverage on your home, auto, or business. They also have the best prices for insurance in Oklahoma. Call my guy Brian Smith with questions, and he will give you a quick quote. We trust him to always do the right thing for you and your family. Call Smith Family Agency at 918-417-7400 and tell them the Bubby sent you. Back to McClellan Barbershop. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk of the Town 918. This question's for all y'all. Keuan, you can start it. When you went to Arkansas, your first position coach left. So what advice would you give a high school kid now? Would you commit to the college, or would you commit to a coach?
I would say don't commit to no coach, because it's the coach's job no matter what to recruit you, like, to get on campus. Then if you get on campus, they can be going that same week as long as they got you up there. The rest of the coach is cool. The head coach or above your position coach, all right. But I say commit to a school, because you're going to be there for the next, you don't know how many years. Now we got the transfer portal. You want to be comfortable there with academics and football. So,
Michael, what would you say? I mean, you was at Texas A&M for 1 year. Jimbo Fisher get fired. So what would you say?
You got to commit to the place. Like, you can't commit to no coach. Like, it's convenient to commit to a coach, like, you know, and you see like the contract and stuff, but like once that coach gone, like, you know, things can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like the season might not go as planned, and they might fire that coach. Like, or your position coach might go. You got to be able to be in love with that place, you know, to be able to stay, because, you know, you don't want to follow no coach going from place to place.
Right. And Chris, I think because when you first went to Florida, you didn't have no head coach, so you committed to the program.
Right. So I say you more likely commit to a program, but also commit to a situation. Like, I feel like you got to go somewhere where you know, like, all right, if you got to go to the NFL, you need to go somewhere where you got a good situation to play. So, like, I love Gainesville and I love the University of Florida, but I'm more so committed to like a situation. Like, they ain't have no interior D linemen, so I knew like it was only me stopping myself from going there and playing.
Right. Jordan, what about you? Because when you got to Utah State, your position coach who recruited you, Coach Brown, had left and went to Washington State. So what would you say, a program or a coach?
I'd say a program, because it's going to be going on my second year, third year, and I'm finna be on my fourth corners coach.
Damn.
So, yeah, I'd say a program. Like, you know, because no matter, you could be at a school for like 5-6 years now, and the coach, they job is on the line almost like every year, or every month now, every couple months now. Right. So I would say just commit to a program.
Gentry, what about you? Because when you was committed to OU, Lincoln Riley was still there, right?
Yeah.
And then he left, what, the first week of December or second week of December? So how did that situation go for you?
I think like what Chris said, you got to commit to a situation. You know, OU was still a good situation with or without Lincoln Riley for me. I feel like that was the best opportunity for me. And I feel like you just got to like know what scheme you're getting into more than, you know, position coaches, because schemes is what's really going to help you, survive and be, make who you want to be.
Come on. All right. I got a question for all y'all too. When y'all was in high school, it was all Power 5 and nothing. Power 5 and nothing. Power 5 and nothing. Everybody. And it's still high school kids now. You know what I'm saying? It's Power 5 and nothing. Power 5 and nothing. Now all y'all been there, Power 5, you Arkansas, you know what I'm saying? Is it something you would have did over, like as far as like it ain't so much a Power 5 school I would have went to, or maybe like it's the situation like of me playing early, you know what I'm saying? Mike, you can start with that question.
Situationship, like out of all of us, did you leave early? Yeah. I'm about to say like leaving early, like it's situation, because once you go in spring and like you're able to like get around your coach early, and then like you have winter, spring, summer workouts, a fall camp, and then a season, like it's for sure like situation. Like it don't gotta be Power 5. Like if it's somewhere else, like where they, you know what I'm saying, giving you something where you can support yourself, you know what I'm saying,
and play.
If you play, like go do what you gotta do. Like go play, go do what you love, you know what I'm saying. I feel like people always find like, you know, what's the word, like the logo. You know what I'm saying? They're looking for the logo. Like nowadays, it don't matter about the logo. It's the name on the back.
Like,
so.
I want to go to Bama. I want to go to Bama.
Nah, like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Show. So make the name on that back. Like pop, wherever you go. That's what I think.
What about you, Chris?
Like I said, like I feel like committing to a situation is gonna be the best spot. Cause like as a person like who was heavily recruited coming out of high school, I could have went to Bama and sat for 2 years and played my junior, senior, and went to the league. But it's like I didn't want to do that. I wanted to kind of make my own route, make my name for myself, make my own path. So like commit to a situation over a big name will take you further. I feel like because you heard stories, half the league come from no name schools. So it all come back to the man in the mirror.
Okay. Jordan, and I know your goal was to go Power 5. You went to Utah State, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now that you are at Utah State, played early, and I know you're happy with your decision. Are you glad, like, man, I'm at Utah State, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go to a Power 5 where I maybe would have the red shirt, maybe would have to wait.
Man, I think about that all the time. I just felt like if I would have probably went to Power 5, like they rooms, I don't know. Y'all rooms probably be like big and stuff. So but our like G5, I know our rooms don't be like only like 7 people in there. And I came in like cause we needed corners bad. Like when I came in, I was like the 5th corner because they started moving like receivers to corners and stuff. So I feel like it all worked in my hands. Right. And I started playing. I mean, I played my 2nd game in college. So.
What about you, Gentry?
I think, you got to go to a situation that fits you, because, I mean, even this year at OU, we played SMU, and that was a game all the way into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, people can say that's Group 5, but, like, they got dudes who going to play on Sundays for a long time.
For sure.
So it's just like, you can't really say Power 5 and G5, there's a difference because there's talent everywhere.
Yeah.
There's talent everywhere.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah, and, like, what Drew said is true. Like, I'm at OU, I'm trying to get replaced every day.
Every day. Yeah.
Every day. And like, I don't know, it might be different at TU or Utah State, but like Drew, like when I talk to him, like his coaches, like they trying to build him up every single day. I know at OU, if I ain't got it this day, best believe by tomorrow they gonna find somebody who can do it. So, yeah.
Keuan, you was at Arkansas first, then you went to TU. TU offered you out of high school. Do you have any regrets, or you think like, man, I'm glad I kind of went to Arkansas to practice, get used to you know what I'm saying, the SEC? Or like if you could do it all over again, would you have went to like a TU, SMU, Arkansas State out of high school?
Yeah, I say if I could do it over again, I'd make a more wise decision when it comes to that. Cause at first I didn't understand it like how we're talking about it right now. Yeah, just I say situation. Cause
I got you.
every situation different, and I feel like now, like, I don't regret my decision to go to Arkansas because it helped make me who I am, like, right now. But at the end of the day, sitting through everything I did not feel good. Like, it felt miserable.
Gotcha. I got you.
Yeah.
What's a question like high school kids that are getting recruited now, and Gentry, you can start it, should be asking, like, their position coaches that are recruiting them, you know what I mean? Like, if you was in high school, what's some questions they should be asking Coach Villa, like when he's recruiting them?
What's your future for the room? How does your room fit the scheme? What helps them excel? Stuff like that. And just like, I think like we get so hyped up and like you want to just talk to the head coach, but like go talk to the business coach. Hey coach, can we watch some tape? Like see him do it, or like let me see some indie clips. Yeah, like just some little stuff, like because I know when I was getting recruited, what I wanted to do when I went on a visit was talk to the head coach. Like that was like the coolest thing for me. But like they can tell you, like you talk to the head coach.
Yeah, man, never talk to him.
Like
Man.
you never gonna talk to him. And maybe the DC once or twice a week.
Yeah.
But the position coach, I actually try to like learn who he is, and like that's like the biggest thing.
Jordan, what about for you? Like, what would you tell the youth? Like, questions to ask on a recruiting trip?
Same thing like G said. Just ask them, watch film. I mean, like, what is your future for the room, really? And like, yeah. You really ain't gonna talk to that head coach. You really? That's what I would ask. I mean, just
He's not.
Talk to the position coach.
Yeah,
Position
Coach,
coach.
GAs.
GAs will keep it real with you.
That's a fact.
Man, that's what I learned. GAs
Yeah, I
will
was
keep
gonna
it
say,
real.
talk to the support staff and GAs.
Go talk to that medical staff.
Training staff.
Like
Cause they gonna let you know what it
they
is for
gonna let you
real.
know.
operations.
Yeah.
So Keuan, you say support staff. Tease, who you say? I ask questions to support staff,
Football ops.
football.
Football operations.
Sure.
The people
I
who
mean,
be
that's
sitting at the
good. Y'all
front.
give a good feedback,
Like people who
though.
be sitting at the front, like when you walk in, like normal, football facilities, they gonna tell you everything you need to know.
That face, I'm like, man, I don't even want to be here.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
gonna tell you, but like, as far as like once you go in and ask coaches like questions, like ask them like where you fit in at the system. Like, ask a coach like how really do you see like how much value do you see me? You know what I'm saying? Like where do you want to use me? You know what I'm saying? Like if I was to come in early, like would I be able to play? You know what I'm saying? Like room depth, everything. How many receivers you taking in? Like,
You
know what I'm saying? You want to portal guys because now like they bringing in so many guys out of the blue. Like you got to know if your question isn't, your spot isn't question.
Yeah.
So it's like ask your questions, do your due diligence for sure.
What about you, Chris?
Nowadays, I feel like you should only ask 3 things you need to ask. Am I a want or am I a need? Because that'll determine a lot. Like, if you want me, it's like I'm just going to be another guy on the team. But if you need me, like, I'm coming here to play. You need to ask about NIL. This is what it is. You need to ask about, so that's 2 things. So, 2 things, NIL and, like, my want or need. I feel like that's the most important thing. Because if somebody just wants you, all you gonna do is be a stat like, oh, I got this 5-star, 4-star kid out of high school, and now I'm coaching him. But it was like, we need this kid, so like, oh, they need you to come in, I need you to be dominant and play and make a name for yourself on Saturdays.
Right. We're gonna start this one with Gentry. What's something like a mentor or a coach in high school told you, and you brushed him off in high school, but as soon as you got to college, you're like, damn, he was right.
I would say that you can't like outwork the grind. Like just working hard is something that you just gotta like have. Like, yeah, I know that you had to work hard, but I thought that everybody just said that because that was just the easiest thing to say.
Right.
But like having a routine and doing it every single day would take you a long way because everybody can't do that.
Right.
Everybody can't do that.
Keuan, what would you say? Something that was told to you?
I say what you used to tell me is eating right, like trying to eat more nutritious stuff that help me gain, keep on weight, being hydrated. Like I used to eat hot fries, hot chips, like every day if I could.
Didn't want to ice your knees and little stuff like that. I used to tell you.
Yeah, just eating and staying in that treatment room. Yeah, like you said, that's probably one of the most important things. Just recover your body. If you ain't healthy, you can't be on the field.
Tease, what would you say? Something that was told to you?
Probably say like the treatment, like training room for sure. Yeah, like really like training room. That's probably like the biggest thing.
That's your best friend in college.
That'll be your best friend.
That's your best friend.
And another thing to go to the question before, learn the training room staff. Ask them questions too, though, like to the younger guys. You know what I'm saying? Because you real close to them trainers.
They gonna tell the
They
truth.
done been there. Like 9 times out of 10, your training staff done been there the longest.
Yeah,
so like they know what's been going on.
Yeah.
Like,
And they gonna do everything they can. I mean, I can personally say because I deal with a lot this year, and they kept me on the field. And, so like,
Chris, what would you say? Something that was told to you in high school that when you got to go, your dad probably told you or a coach told you.
I
A million
still get
things?
told stuff every day. I just was getting told something earlier. Just like probably an hour ago, honestly. But I'll probably say just locking in on my diet, man. That's always been something everybody always told me, and I kind of like was like, nah. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: why do you think that's a problem, though? And it's not. I'm not just with you. Like with Keuan is, y'all don't want to eat the right thing. Y'all don't want to gain weight. You don't want to lose weight. Why is
I ain't
that a
gonna lie,
problem?
it's not even that. For me personally, I feel like I always kind of been like a good player on pretty much every team I was on, and I ate the same. I'm eating the same since I was Mustangs.
Mhm.
So I was like, I never felt like I really did change something until I started kind of see like certain people that I knew wasn't better than me just started doing little stuff, and I'm like, oh, like you still not better than me, but you doing better for yourself. So I'm like, dang, if I did that, like, where could I see myself at?
What was your turning point? What's your turning point? Was it that? Like you seen dudes catching up to you? Like, well, shit, I need to start eating right. I got to take care of my diet.
Yeah, honestly, like I had a couple, or like one guy in my D-line room was like last year. We both came in at the same time, but it was kind of like a clear difference between us. And this year, like it was closer than I would have liked it to be. So I'm like, oh, and I see him. He went in there and lost like 20-some pounds. So I feel like just like doing stuff like that. Like I think about things like that, and I be like, you know, if he's doing that and he like doesn't have the same skill as me, like what if I just went ahead and locked in on it myself?
Right. Jordan, what would you say? Somebody told you in high school, a mentor, a coach, or something like that.
I would say probably like stay away from girls. Cause
it's undefeated.
Man, they love football players, so just stay away and probably eat like Keuan, you know what I'm saying? Eat more. Cause I mean, I was just every morning I stop at Quick Trip, give me a slushie, some extreme sour patches and stuff. That'll be my breakfast for the day. So.
I got you. All right, this question's for Gentry, Chris, and Micah, because y'all at higher school. Do y'all think football is becoming a business and less like playing a game that y'all grew up love? You know what I mean? Gentry, you can start.
Yeah, I can say it's definitely a business, but I feel like you gotta adapt with it. You know.
Yeah.
It definitely changed when we got to college. You know, all three of us, because we came into the world with NIL. You know, that's something new for college football. So it definitely turned into a business. You know, I can say that like it's not much more of a developmental game. It's either you have it or you don't have it, and they're gonna find somebody who do have it. You know, either by the spring or by whenever next season is.
Okay. Chris.
Man, I feel like it's a business for real, because like the transfer portal, let's be honest, it's like free agency, and it's always gonna be either I wasn't playing here, I'm finna go somewhere and play, or I'm finna go somewhere where they paying the most.
Yeah, for sure. So
it's like two ways you can go. So and it's real business oriented. Like half the time you discuss with these coaches, like people talking about NIL contracts and like what can you do for me. As far as monetary wise, you know, so, and I feel like once you bring money into it, it kind of like cloud the vision a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because like you got.
Okay, let me ask you this, Chris. And you don't have to say no names. Have you seen guys get caught up in the NIL and forget the end goal as far as like NFL?
Yes, I've seen guys get caught up in it and still make it to the NFL, and I've seen some people who have got caught up in it and like wasn't having to be so successful. So
gotcha.
It kind of like it just because I feel like it kind of take away what you work for, you know.
Gotcha. Micah, business or?
Man, that thing is a business, man.
Yeah.
This is business, man. Like you got guys like they really put like some type of like target value on some type of guys. But like one thing I will say, like when you go in. And like you don't want to try to always think of it as a business, but you do want to like approach it as a business. You know what I'm saying? But you always want to like demand your respect though. So like your respect is like what you put on the field, like you know how you come to people, like how you approach people, like because they watch every little thing that you do, and that could be either a knock to your business or you know what I'm saying to your name, or it could be a plus to your business or to your name. So. Like everything you do, like when you step foot in that program or that campus, like make sure it's a plus. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll always be key to your resume. And like once your name starts to go places, like you always be looked at, you know what I'm saying, as a high value or high target.
For sure. So,
And this question's for Gentry, Jordan, Micah, and Keuan. Y'all all went to Booker T, right?
Yeah.
Y'all all played DB at Booker T, right?
No.
I seen some disrespect on Twitter all year. You and you talking about that DBU, man. How y'all feel about that, man? We gotta be honest, man.
Are they DBU?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's been said way too, like, none of y'all schools is like DBU, wide receiver U, like, none of that, like, the T is the U, like, specifically, like, the U of everything, like, originated, feel me, like, let's just keep it at that. Like.
So y'all heard that? Stop saying y'all DB Union, man.
We had 2 straight years. Everybody who played DB had a D1 offer.
That's a fact.
Come on, man.
I mean,
and the whole back end,
it's probably like 3 or 4 straight years.
Yeah, 3 or 4 straight years. So, I mean, you talented.
Yeah, like we
got
not.
4 right here that was on the same team.
You feel me? We not taking it from y'all saying y'all not talented, y'all don't have talent, but like.
But that DBU name, it's not out east, man. We gotta stop doing that.
You hear that, Peanut?
It's not out south. Hey, but you
He know where home
He came from the DBU.
Come on, you know that, Peanut. Come on now, you know that, Peanut.
Stop. Come on, DBU, Chris. Just be honest. Who DB you?
I ain't gonna lie.
Come on.
I give it to Boogie T.
You gotta give it to him. You gotta remember your daddy and your name. Come on, it's been back then, man. Yeah, Dax, JJ, DJ, they were all on the same team. Jay King. That's 9 right there in the last 3 years. Yeah, for sure.
Isaac Covington.
Isaac went to Boogie T first. Deuce Mayberry with the Walsh, went to Boogie T first.
Man.
Lyle Slusher was at Boogie T in the summer. Presley was at Boogie T. Keep going. Stop doing that.
But we appreciate y'all coming, man. One last thing I want y'all to do, Chris, you can start with you. A message to the youth. Just imagine your little brothers, Chris, Keuan, your little brother sitting right here. A message you will give them.
One message I give to the youth is that, like, I feel like consistency, the preparation takes away all doubt, I say. So, like, if you ever feel doubtful, not just about football, but anything, as long as you prepare, I promise it can't go bad.
Sure. Jordan?
I would say just stay focused and do your schoolwork, because once you get to college,
Do your schoolwork to get to college.
man, I done seen people go downhill in high school and they get to college and they ain't eligible. So I just say stay focused in school and keep a small circle, because there's a lot of people that try to tear you down once you get that big name and stuff. So just keep a small circle around you.
Just
I just say remember your values. You know, if it's your family or your little brother, little sister, like whatever you do it for, like don't let that change, because the college coach's job is to tear you down and see if you're gonna fold or not. So just remember your values.
Keuan?
I say don't let all what's going on like with social media these days overwhelm you. That and continue to focus on yourself and your game sports-wise, because it's easy to look to your right or to your left, see what everybody else doing. Say as long as you focus on yourself, like you're gonna be and do what you're supposed to do.
Micah?
I always used to say this in high school, like run your race. You know what I'm saying? Like marathon teams, like run your race. Like you might not have it today, you might not have it tomorrow, but like always be consistent at it and always try to get 1% better in whatever you do. Like that's with anything. You ain't gotta be the field. Like that's with anything. Always try to get 1% better.
All right. And I got a message for y'all. Now I said this message to some of y'all know I'm close with, like Isaiah Thomas, played for the Cleveland Browns, coached them or whatever. He got in a situation in college, and I got called by his position coach, his mama, to talk to him. So I get on the phone, I'm like, Isaiah, man, like, bro, you 6 months of being away from a millionaire. Like, just think of it. You 6 months away from being a millionaire. You don't get drafted in 6 months. You can't focus for 6 months, lock in, stay inside, do extra work, be a great teammate, extra film. You 6 months. In elementary, you wanted to be the best middle school player, and you was. In middle school, you just wanted to play varsity, and you did. In varsity high school, you wanted to play D1 football, and you did. You're playing D1 football now, and you're 6 months away from being a millionaire. And my message to y'all is, Keuan, you could be a year or two. Micah, 2 years, 3 years. Chris, next year. Jordan, a year, 2. Gentry, next year. Can y'all lock in? That's my question to y'all. Can y'all lock in for a year? Stay out of trouble. Do extra work. Eat right. We're 2-3 years from taking care of your family. I don't know if you ever looked at it, but when I said that to him, he said, man, coach, never ever thought of it that way. You're right. And he locked in. Got a chance. Making millions. Take care of his kid, his mama. My message to y'all is lock in. Why not y'all? Why not Keuan? Why not Micah? Why not Chris? Why not Jordan? Why not Gentry?
Talking to town now on 8.
That's it. We at the McClellan Barbershop, Talking to Town, 918 edition. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate Keuan, Micah, Chris, Jordan, and Gentry for stopping by. And make sure y'all support them this year, because it's going to be something special in the 918.
Another year is coming round. Working hard and putting it down. The twins is looking for the talk of the town. Bryce Thompson is the talk of the town. Yeah. You know how this game goes. Good grace, keep your game cold. That's gon' get your pockets swole. The twins is looking for the talk of the town.
A menace like Prentice, hand me the ball, handle business. I'm smooth like Wayman, who put that work in without playing. I shook him like Jacob, don't need the mask, keep the makeup. A big shot like Bowie, things can get real entrepreneur-y. I'm epic like McClellan fame, I'm Shay selling. Guess it's a V thing, I'm out the mud and swerve the D-train. Haters can't stand it, like Calvin George, left-handed bandit. The key on the camera, keep flying high, it ain't no landing.
Another year is coming round. Working hard and putting it down. The twins is looking for the talk of the town. Bryce Thompson is the talk of the town.